There we go. When we're live, episode 3. On the bench, me and Grayson and Lair. Me and Lair. It already happened. Oh, no, we'll figure about that later.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Onion Lake. There we go. That's a good ball.
You want to start us off here?
We can talk about that Oilers game the Carolina Hurricanes, Florida Panthers game last night. We can chat a little bit about that. Because that was their do or die game, the Hurricanes, right?
Yes. Yep. It was game 4.
Game 4. 3-0. Yeah.
Yeah.
The score ended up being 2-0.
3-0.
3-0. Oh, yeah, that's right. 2 empty net goals.
Yeah.
Stankoven.
Night.
Yeah. And then open it up.
One of their goals was called off.
Yeah. Yeah. Could have been 3-0.
It's kind of crazy how
4-0.
How the rules work, because apparently, he didn't have possession of the puck.
Yeah, I know.
Crossing the line.
I saw that. It was close. It was close.
It was close.
But I'd say
yeah,
it's still offside.
Yeah.
But it's a good challenge.
Very good, but the score turned out differently for them.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been 4-0, 3-0 though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oilers.
Carolina pushed the game 5. Good for them.
Yeah.
When's
that? Do you know when that is? I got no clue.
I'm gonna say tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oilers play tonight.
Yeah, Oilers play tonight.
Game 5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's game.
No, game 4.
Sure
it's gotta be game 4. Yeah, it's gotta be game 4. But they're pretty hot right now. McDavid's been offensive demon right now.
Yeah, playoff McDavid is
Yeah.
a different type of player.
Was it 2 goals for him and Hyman yesterday?
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah. Even Zach Hyman with 119 hits.
He's been going, yeah.
Yeah, and this season he's only had I think 53 hits in a span of 73 regular season games.
Yeah. He's got more playoff hits.
Yep. It's playoff hockey.
Yeah, it's a different game. I'm excited to watch that game.
Yeah, very excited.
Hopefully Skinner stays on his head.
Yeah, hopefully still has that confidence from the last game.
Yeah, still that swagger.
Yeah. Speaking of McDavid, I finally sold my McDavid jersey this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally had the idea to sell it. I have no interest in keeping it. I don't know why.
Did you sell it on?
I just asked any of my family members if they wanted to buy this jersey before I actually posted online, and my uncle ended up buying it.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, so
that's nice. Nice. Good money.
Okay. I won it at an arcade actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Which arcade?
The Stokes Center. That was a big go-kart in the building. Big arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. Big bowling alley there too.
Yeah, I went there through Treaties. I don't think you were there. No, we didn't go then.
No.
But yeah, I went through Treaties. It's nice. Couldn't go karting though.
Yeah.
Look like Galaxy Land from Mario Kart.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta get that. I'll be getting that poster for our fitness program up today, for sure today, with all the info and all that info and the time, the dates. Should be starting. When do you think? Tomorrow, if it gets up today, or it will be getting up today, but tomorrow. It'll be starting tomorrow.
We get start tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll be starting it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
6:30 p.m. Onion Lake rink, the arena. Yeah, we'll have like all the workouts posted. We'll get like a little like whiteboard or something, then we can write all the workouts and stuff. I mean, we have all the workouts right now. We just gotta write something on. Like we need something to write it on. Yeah. And what's all the gear that we got over there?
There's actually some.
Because I haven't been there in a minute.
There's quite a bit of equipment. There's 2 squat racks, and they have a bunch of dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells.
Yeah.
They have a bike, 2 bikes, one stationary and one where you could like sit back in the lap zone.
Do you have any
They
like
have a few pull-up bars. Yeah, pretty cool.
cables? No.
They have one cable there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one cable. I believe that's what they have, but that's still enough. Still enough to do a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's plenty.
we
2 squat racks. Yeah.
got the
Dumbbells.
then we got the entire stairs in the arena.
Yeah.
Air conditioning.
Cardio.
Yeah.
And nobody likes cardio, but you need that, especially for hockey. Sprinting.
Yeah.
You need sprinting for that explosiveness.
Build your energy system.
Especially, yeah. That's short. The short meter sprints, 10, 20 meters. Good for that explosive start. Because it works the same muscles as in your legs as hockey. So when you're starting, same as running. So
Yep.
sprinting is also very good for that. Hill sprints.
Yep.
A lot of steep hills.
Yeah, those hurt, but definitely feel good after.
Yeah, I definitely need it. Well, I just wanted to ask you about your transition from junior hockey to, I guess, to the next level. How was that, and was it like any different? I guess
Yeah, it was
obviously.
It was a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I played 5 years of juniors. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Quite a bit of years. Going into my first year pro, it was a little different, you know. I didn't have good parents because when you play juniors, you go live with different families.
Yeah. It's different because you gotta like get all your like meals ready. Like you don't have that billet parents are like making the meals.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess I was like you're pretty much living on your own. You're doing everything on your own. You gotta make sure you're eating right, you're taking the right nutrients, drinking enough water every day because you're doing a lot. You're pretty much shopping for yourself there. You're on your own. You're in a minor pros. I mean, the accommodations is all paid for and everything. But I took it really serious going into my first year. I was working out like every day in the summer. I mean, I was coming off an injury. I had a really bad ankle accident my last year juniors, so that cut my season short.
Yeah.
I mean, bad timing when it happened. It happened in second round of playoffs, so that was the end of my junior career.
Yeah.
Right there. But luckily I had quite a bit of teams contact me after, so kept my hockey hopes alive. And that's when I really stepped up my game. I took it really serious. I started eating a lot more healthier and working out properly, like working out in the week, trying to time it around my skates, my work schedules.
Yeah.
Like depending on like how work was, if it was like a hard grueling day, because last year I worked at a road construction company in Lloyd, um, and it's good labor work, to stay in shape for sure. But like some days my arms would be so tired, my upper body would just be exhausted. So then I'd have to like work my lower body that day. If I were to go work out, I try to come up with exercises to work around on how my body is feeling, you know.
Yeah.
And I found it really did a lot. Really did a lot. It really showed when I stepped on the ice, in New York, because I felt like I was at my best. Even though I still had like a nagging ankle injury, I was still like, I felt like at my best um, when I was trying to do the little things right, such as getting as much sleep every night. um, yeah, getting as much sleep every night, eating as much as I can of the right stuff, drinking lots of water, and I guess really perfecting on what I lack in my game.
Yeah.
So I lacked um like game awareness a lot, and just like the sense of urgency in my game. I felt like that picked up a lot too over the summer.
Yeah.
I felt a lot more explosive, like actually following a workout plan and a meal plan. It helped my game a lot, but not even just my game. It helped my lifestyle. It made me feel like a better person, knowing I was doing all the right things, the little things right. It felt like.
Yeah.
So, but it was an interesting transition, playing with a bunch of 18, 19, 20 year olds that are my age, and then jumping straight to the pros, which are like 25 to 30 year olds, and maybe a few college students that can make it. But um, the first game was quite a awakening, which was against the Binghamton Black Bears. That was like the fastest and most physical game I've played, but I felt like I fit right in. I was playing top four that night, top 4D. Got a ton of ice time. I believe I got like 24, 25 minutes in that game as my like first game pro, and I came out as I think a +1.
Yeah.
But we ended up losing that game. But I felt like I really fit in that first game, and then that next night going back to Binghamton, I felt a lot more comfortable playing against them because I knew how they played. I knew what I was capable of. I knew what I could do to work around their team, and I felt like that was my best game I've ever played in my life. I mean, I got 2 points that night. Got the second star of the game.
Yeah.
It was my second game pro, and it felt really really awesome when I was announced the second star. My coach came in the locker room, gave me the game puck, because I mean it was my second game. Not scored, but I got 2 assists, and I felt like I really contributed a lot to that game. I was hitting lots, which I was really comfortable doing. That's pretty much my game. I like to hit and I like to make plays. I'm a two-way defenseman, so that's my game, and that's what I was doing that night, and everything was working in my hands. And going back to that eating right, taking the right supplements and all, that played a huge part in my performance this year. So
Yeah.
I guess everything off the ice, it really shows. It really shows on the ice to see if you've been doing the right things. I mean, some people have that gift in them that they just have it. Like they can't lose that sense, like that hockey skill that they have. Like they can't lose it. Some could stay off the ice for about 6 months and come back and play like they haven't been skating in 6 months. But yeah, it felt good. The transition felt good. It was. I think it took like a period to really really adapt to the speed of the game, and the caliber was pretty high down there. It was fast.
Yeah.
And I was playing with against guys that are my size now, so I was able to fully throw the body.
Yeah.
Because in juniors, I couldn't really fully put my whole body weight into a hit, or else it would either turn into a penalty or I end up hurting the kid. And I don't really like hurting kids, you know. I mean, it's nice when you can hit them and they eventually feel it, but like taking them out of the game for a hit, that's not really my style of play. Like I'm a physical defenseman. I'll give you a cross check here and there, but I won't hit you to kill you. I'll hit you to make sure that you know I'm there.
Yeah.
So it felt nice. I could actually put my full body weight into hits down there, and it felt really. It was kind of like a smooth transition.
Yeah.
But still felt good. I was a top 4D man in Watertown, and now that I finally signed a PTO in Virginia, it's gonna be another long summer.
How many games did you play this year?
I only played 12.
Mm-hmm.
I had an ankle. No, I had a knee injury. I was out for a couple of weeks. But I had some trouble around Christmas time. Well, contract troubles, but what can you do?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll let my plan is this year just to come back stronger than I did last year. I mean, I feel like I started off early in the off season because I didn't have my injury to heal from. I don't have to stay in an air cast for a whole month, so it's finally nice to actually do things right off the bat and actually relax and not do anything, but still be able to do stuff, you know, not be injured.
Yeah,
so
I get that feeling.
Yeah, it feels good to be back at 100%, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm not 100% yet, but like I've been able to hit my lower body, which I wasn't able to hit at all last year.
Yeah.
Being, I guess I wasn't able to walk for 6 months. I had a wheelchair in my house, just wheeling around. I had to sleep in my sister's room because I was in the basement, but that was a little annoying.
I believe it.
Lost a lot of weight there. It was kind of hard to eat, just not burning any calories and just laying there. So, it was just hard for me to eat. I tried, but
yeah, I believe it.
It was crazy. And then I think that was I don't remember. June? Do you remember? June? It was June. Definitely June. Or April, May. Yeah, June.
You came back?
I came back around June. And I wasn't
late June, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't able to fully push myself with my lower body and my surgery that I got. I still got like I got a metal plate in there. I guess during surgery they left the screw in there, which is crazy.
You got Iron Man over here.
Yeah. But yeah, it's nice being able to hit lower body because of my little cast injury here,
Yeah.
my broken wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Just hitting straight lower body and core right now, so getting that explosiveness back, which I didn't. I feel like I didn't have it all this year. The transition for me this year was pretty easy. I mean, like I'm playing guys similar to my age, and like I guess the max age is probably 26. And then that's where they just graduate and go on or do whatever with their life. But
Actually, no, I think the max age I think is like 30 something.
yeah, no, actually, nah, yeah,
Yeah.
you get what
Because
like
I saw there's a few
that is.
in youth sports. There was
It's
a couple
no, that
players.
is like you get 5 years of eligibility. Like I don't, it doesn't matter the age. Like anybody can go to university, and it's
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess like we were making jokes about because we got our assistant coach. He plays on the Toledo Walleye, the ECHL team.
Oh yeah, I heard they advanced to the finals.
Yeah,
They beat the
yeah.
Kansas City Comets.
Yeah,
I'm actually keeping scores there.
yeah. Yeah, my buddies have been keeping at the game. They've been sending videos in the group chat. But yeah, my assistant coach used to play with the Walleye. I guess he was pretty nasty. His assistant captain, went Team Japan. I don't We went to his house. He had all his jerseys, World Junior jerseys, all like his But yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
he was a good player.
Yeah. ECHL, that's a good league. That's my goal as of right now.
That's my goal as well. I think we can both make it happen. You just gotta stay locked in. Just keep pushing ourselves. Can't really take a day off, I guess.
Each day, each rep counts.
Yeah.
It does. Can't take it for granted.
Yeah, no. But my school year this year was it was a little we'll say a little difficult to start off.
Yeah.
Like transitioning into hockey was pretty smooth for me, but transitioning back into school was another story. Yeah. It was a little difficult. Being out of school for 3 years, graduate high school 2021, and then getting back into it. But yeah, 5 classes each semester. First semester, I felt like I did decent that semester. The second semester came by. I think that's where I had a little bit of trouble because I was dealing with hockey and school at the same time, worrying about getting points or worrying about my position on the line. And that was a little hard mentally, I guess. And then with school there, and then with all this like homework piling up, I guess it was a little hard mentally. So I guess I kind of know what to do now for next year, so it'll be a little easier. I talked to my teammates about this, but they said they all said the same thing. It was like all their first years were the same. They're all difficult for them as well. And I talked to the coaches as well. They said the same thing. The players, their first years were always difficult, and then they got used to it, I guess, or whatever. They picked it up, and with hockey and with schooling, they all just skyrocketed and picked up. Yeah, grades just increased and all that. So it's just nice having that little support group to talk about over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like they're all like, I don't know, like it's probably the closest I'd say. I know it's only been a year, but it's probably the closest I've been with a group of hockey guys, especially the coaches, and like probably my all years of playing hockey. Yeah, I'd say, and I saw 3 more years, and then
college hockey.
Yeah, but it's first year was pretty enjoyable, I'd say, and now I know what to do, so I'll come back even better, schooling wise, as long as hockey wise. I now know what to do on ice because it was. I think you said 32. I played 32 games, ended off with 22 points, and I didn't really I would say I wasn't really on the power play.
Yeah.
If I was on the power play, I'd say,
Probably
you know,
more.
yeah, I'd probably have a few more. But
Yeah.
being that, I guess going in my second year, not being a freshman now, I'll be able to get all that opportunity, I guess. So I'm hoping to increase the points, and I know I can do that for this next year. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for this next year. Go back, get back at it. But I just got to finish training here. I'm more excited about the training part,
That's good.
getting stronger, growing,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah,
That's real good. So good.
just got to eat right.
Yeah.
Eat a lot, actually. Eat lots. Because I'm trying to gain a little weight here.
Yeah.
183, I think I measured at the gym the other day with you, and I want to, gain at least probably go to 190
This
this
morning.
this summer.
Yeah. This morning
195.
I finally weighed myself. I was 219.
Yeah,
I got the gym the
yeah,
other day,
220.
I was like 223.
Yeah,
219. So.
just have to use the bathroom.
Yep. There's not a single drop of water in me this morning too. So. I'm probably sitting at like 220, 221 right now. I just had lunch before this, so
Yeah,
yeah. But my goal weight right now is to try at least 205.
205. Yeah. So you want to lose a little bit of weight first, or I guess more so fat.
Transition
the
this,
fat into
this little bit of tub that I have. Transition it to muscle. You know, just lean out from here. I guess that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, it's sort of working.
Yeah,
So it's a work in progress. You know?
more so cardio.
Yep.
Burn those calories, and then you got to eat, I guess, a little less than what you're normally supposed to intake
Mm-hmm.
to lose a little bit of that weight. Or else if you keep eating, then obviously you're bulking there.
Pretty much. Like 30 bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nope, I barely eat out. I don't know last time I ate out. Probably the Freddy tournament. Last time I ate out.
Yeah. Boston pizza.
Was it Boston Pizza? I believe so. No, I think it was Brew House. But yeah, it's so in your spare time and when you were in Toledo, what did you do?
Yeah, I guess.
What did you get up to?
I guess I'll just take you like through my week. Probably have like I got probably have two Monday, probably have one or two classes a day every week, 5 days, Monday to Friday, 2 to 1 class a day. And then after that, it'd be like, I guess I'd probably go home, do homework, hit the gym. I quite a bit of free time actually. So it'd be a lot of go to class in the morning, I guess go home for lunch, and go back to class, go home, or go work out, and then go home, have your dinner, do a little bit of homework, game out a little bit. Guess practice would be at 10 p.m. as well, so that's a little bit annoying, especially if you have morning classes.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. and then the rink's probably yeah. I want it to be what like 10 p.m. to 11:15 p.m. Won't get out till about 11:30. Get home. Yeah.
I felt like because like during the week I had a good sleeping schedule. I was in bed almost asleep by like 10:30.
Yeah, no, it was like 1.
And then weekend games would just mess me up.
It'd be like 1 a.m. for me because like practices I'd be up after, so it'd be hard for me to go to bed because my body would just be up.
Yeah.
So I just I wouldn't be tired. I'd be ready to go.
Wired.
Yeah. Which is annoying. I hope I don't think they'll switch that, but I hope they do.
Yeah, my body has its own alarm through the day because always at a specific time I always wake up.
Yeah, that's
And
me
it's
every
always,
morning.
It's always before 7. I always wake up.
That's me. That's me too.
And
Yeah.
sometimes I shut off my alarm. I hope to sleep in. I
And then I just wake up, automatic alarm your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before 7.
Get ready for the day.
I'm like, wow.
And then I just you can't go back to
Can't
bed
go back
really.
to sleep.
Yeah, you stop.
But that's like what would usually happen to me after game nights. I go to bed at like 2, 1 o'clock in the morning, 3, and then be up at like 7 wide awake and like wow.
Yeah.
And your body's not fully resting. Or my body's not fully resting.
Yeah.
Getting the proper recovery because like I can't sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the weekend games really kind of mess me up a bit, but then during the week
Get back into
a lot of naps.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really. Yeah.
A lot of naps on my day off, which is usually a Sunday or Monday. So.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty. I'd say it was pretty light for the schedule wise. I wasn't I was busy, but I wasn't too busy.
Yeah.
So it was pretty even. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's good.
Now I know what to do. Like I gotta. Yeah.
For me, I'm not enrolled in anything. I'm not taking any post-secondary or any classes at all. I'm just playing hockey, making money right now.
Yeah. I guess I'm majoring. I guess I never said this. I'm majoring in health science. So come hopefully a personal trainer or physical therapy. So that's what I want to do.
So I'm not going for a degree right now at any moment, but my plan is after I'm done hockey. When I'm done hockey, I don't know when that is. Hopefully not for a while, but after I'm done hockey, I plan on going for my Red Seal. Red Seal ticket for heavy duty mechanic. I wanna apply myself into that industry.
Yeah, no,
trades.
That's not for me at all. Yeah. But yeah, I won't be hopefully done for hockey for a minute too, so I won't be able to get back into hopefully. I mean, I guess I can do personal training in the summer.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'll be getting hopefully this year or next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be getting a little job.
Yeah.
Over in Toledo as like a personal trainer. Well, not personal trainer, training like little kids, little hockey kids. That's what one of my seniors did this year on my team. But he's graduating, so he was in the same degree as me, so I'm gonna reach out to them and hopefully get a job for this year or next year. Probably next year though.
Yeah.
Next year. Just train work out little kids. Yeah. Yeah. Those little for about 4 hours.
We'll try to apply at Integrity.
Integrity. I can, but
a lot of places at home too. Well, I guess if you want to do it in Toledo.
Yeah, I'm doing school over there, and I can do it after class because none of my school's done at 4.
Yeah.
You got 4 to what? 4 till 9.
Yeah.
But even then, it's not gonna be that long. It'd be like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So, but it'd be good to make money over there. So,
I had a lot of free time when I was in New York. Every morning I'd have practice at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. to 11, and then we'd have half hour to work ourselves. And then after that, it was our own duty to work out by ourselves.
Yeah.
No team workouts or anything.
Yeah.
But it was your job to take yourself to the gym, be better on your own, and that's what I did. I did it almost every day.
Yeah.
It was either I was lifting weights, running, doing mobility drills, stretching, yoga. I was always doing something at the gym. Really, if it wasn't a hard workout day, I was either at the gym stretching, doing my simple mobility work, touching up on little tweaks in my body, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fix those.
Yeah.
And then after I'm done gym, I would go home, shower, clean up, eat, and then I'd see what was going on in town, see if the guys are doing anything. Sometimes me and a few guys would go to the what was it called? It was like a adoption center, like a dog adoption center there in Watertown. We'd always go there and walk dogs. We'd go like, hang out with them.
Yeah.
And one of my teammates there, Justin Schmidt, he got a dog, a little pit bull. I actually had to keep her for a day when I was out for one of the weekends. I had to keep her for a day, and she pooped all over my carpet, but it took a while to clean, but it was all right. She was a good dog, a very friendly pit bull. People say like they're really aggressive, but I think it's just they're just really nice puppies, you know.
Very nice.
But yeah, either go walk dogs or if it's nice enough out, we go golfing. We go check out the golf courses all around Watertown.
Nice courses over there.
Oh, there was a few
Decent.
a few decent courses. There was one I think by Fort Drum that was decent.
Yeah.
Went golfing there for my first time. There, for my first time golfing there, I was with a few of my teammates and my coach, and we played like a 2-man scramble.
Yeah.
A 4-man scramble. Played best ball, and me and Dustin were on the team, and we beat them pretty good. I mean, they weren't my clubs, but I was hitting really well with them. I really wish I
didn't
bought them.
Oh, that's right. You just got clubs, right? Yeah.
But one of my the owners of our team was there golfing.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't golfing. He was just sitting there in a cart, just driving around. So I was using his clubs. I was using my owner's clubs, and I was hitting really well with him. And they on one of the par threes there, the owner is like, he was like, he's like, the closest one to the pin, I'll give $100. Like he used like the ownership that had the money.
Yeah.
So he was like, closest one to the pin, I give $100, and me and Dustin, no, my coach and them were up. They put it like, I think like 3 feet to the pin. And they were pretty close. I was like, no way we could beat this. Dustin hit it, shanked it, nowhere near the green. So then I had to do it.
Came in clutch.
Oh, I like put it perfect line. I put it right behind the pin, but I was only like a foot from the pin.
Yeah.
So I beat them on that hole, and I ended up splitting that $100 bill with Dustin. So
sick.
Me and him had like $50. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Paid for a round of golf.
Yeah.
We ended up beating them that round. First time course, we went under, surprisingly. But yeah, then I would go home like later in the evening. Say if we were done golf early, I'd always hang out with Dustin. We were always like by each other's hips when we were in Watertown. We go check out like new coffee shops, new restaurants in town, or new little like smoothie places.
Yeah.
We go check it out. We'd explore the town, check out these big mansions in the streets, like downtown.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like sometimes if our evenings would end early, we'd go check out like a movie or go hit the sauna at the downtown rec center in Watertown. So they had like a sauna and a swimming pool. So
oh, really?
me and him would always go hit the
sauna. I guess it's the same with us at our little center on campus.
Oh, you guys had one on campus. That's sweet.
Nice little sauna and swimming pool.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah. So that's what I would be doing, and then I'd go home. I'd be pretty tired, so I'd be home around like 8, 9 o'clock, and that's when I get ready for bed.
Yeah.
And every day before bed, I do my stretches. I do stretches, and I crawl into bed around 9:30. Then I'm lights out by 10:30. Watch a little bit of movies before I go to bed. And out.
Yeah.
And I just do the same thing over during the week. But when it came to game days,
Yeah, I guess it's
when it came to game days, we'd have a morning practice at like 11:45, like later than normal practice would be. So we'd go to practice and we'd practice for like half hour, 45 minutes. The morning practice was pretty much like whatever you need to work on, touch up on. I'd always touch up on like shooting from the point, or quick 1-tees when no one's expecting it, I guess. So, and I did a lot of breakout passes during the morning skates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we for like game days for us, it would either be home or away. It wouldn't be home and away the same weekend.
Yeah.
Because they're a little. Well, I guess I think the furthest one was probably 4 hours. Schools weren't that far from each other, but. Or actually 6 hours. We went to Illinois for the trip, but still wasn't that far.
Yeah.
Especially, I've been on longer road trips.
You played against Davenport, right?
Yeah.
Davenport.
Yeah.
Adam Layden and Brendan Bauer.
Yeah. Yeah, we played them. I think we beat them.
Yeah. I saw their stats.
Yeah.
A bit stronger.
Yeah. I mean, we ended off the season pretty even, like 15-15. And then, like, yeah. But we lost that championship game to go to nationals. Oh. So how sick would that have been for my first year going to nationals? We got a ring for, I guess, the championship, but and a banner.
Yeah.
But and then go to nationals as well. I think that was also on Illinois. I'm not too sure, but that would have been sick going there. But we still got a good chance going. We're keeping. I think we're only losing 2 guys next year, seniors graduating.
Oh, yeah.
But we're keeping the team basically.
2 more open up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Take health science. Take business.
If I don't know what I would take if I were to actually go to school, university. I actually never set my mind on what I'd want to take.
Yeah, you like think about it because like I personally I think this is just because like I love sports and I love training. I just like hockey. I want to keep doing something along the lines of hockey and sports.
Yeah.
So personal trainer, I think I know a few things being like with me right now, with my experience that I've had so far. Like I know a lot about working out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but even with my degree, once I get that, I'll know a lot more. And I just want to stick to something along the lines of sports and keep doing that. Because I want to do something I like, or I love, I guess. I love for work when I'm done hockey.
Yeah. That's good. So, yeah, I haven't really.
But I guess, yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it, but that seems like something I would probably be interested in. Or maybe business.
Yeah.
Because my mom has the LBO kettle corn, and that would be good business to definitely upgrade on. I mean, we do well enough for ourselves with that business, but we could definitely be more if we were to really bear down and make it bigger. But we're only keeping it local. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Good popcorn, really good. I mean, I'm not being biased. It's I'm going by like the taste samples of popcorn that I've had everywhere. Mom's the best. But, well, yeah.
I can't wait to start a fitness program though.
Yeah, that's kind of
That'll be
exciting.
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Don't even matter how many people show up. Either way, it'll be fun.
If it were to get big, I'd like to kind of transition it into like a, I guess I don't even know, depending on how.
Something you can do every
Yeah.
summer in Onion Lake, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every summer,
Yeah.
give the kids something to do in the summer.
Yeah.
Keep them fit and healthy in the summer. That's usually the plan. I mean, there's a lot of good talent here in Onion Lake. Just wise too, good sports.
Yeah, I just feel like there's lots of good talent in like the younger.
Lots of good talent in Onion Lake.
It's just
But there's really no well experienced teachers to really guide them.
no
on how
really
to pursue
yeah
the
off
college
ice
or pro route.
or even like the off ice training part.
Yes.
Some people don't know a lot about that and don't know how to go about that. So
Even
I guess that's why we're here. That's why we're doing
them,
this.
Teaching them how to come up with their own healthy routine.
Yeah, routines are good.
Giving them their own routine to build themselves around. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like some kids, they don't have. Sometimes they don't have that much time a day, or that have that much time in a day. So I would love to give that kid that's struggling in a res or adult to try find a good healthy schedule that allows them to work around like even work or family time, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause even I have my own schedule and it's working for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with me. Having to go to Wainwright every morning. Yeah.
Start the day off with an hour drive.
Hour and a half.
I
Sometimes
guess,
hour.
I guess like half the working class population does it. They travel quite a bit to work, you know.
Yeah. I'm traveling probably about 3, sometimes 4 hours a day. If I'm leaving from Onion Lake to Wainwright, it's an hour 40. Sometimes I'm leaving from Lloyd, which it's just an hour, but I'm driving 3-4 hours a day. So it's like it's a little crazy. I mean, it's like it's nothing wrong with that. I like driving. I've been doing it for a while. Even in high school, when I went to school Hillmont, like I'd have to drive 35 minutes, whatever it was, there, and then another back 60 an hour. And I have to go to Lloyd for training and hockey, another 30, we'll say 30. So 2 hours a day in high school driving back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, even in my grade 12, during like before the pandemic.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, actually. No, grade 11, I went to Lloyd. So every second day though.
Yeah,
we were scheduled to go every second day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird
That's right.
schedule.
Yeah, that's right.
Half the kids, because it was such a big school.
Yeah, I remember that now.
They weren't allowed. They weren't allowed the full capacity in the school due to the social distancing.
I remember that. Yeah, I was in PCHA at the time, and that's when it first just started happening. When it first broke out, that's when I was living with that single mom and her kid and 3 other of my teammates.
Yeah,
and I guess she just found out about it. It's crazy because she basically just told us to get out because she didn't want to get us like get
Yeah.
her kids sick because
Well,
I guess
you guys are around a lot of kids. Right? Like when you guys go to class.
I say high school,
hockey,
yeah, but
when you go to high school, I guess there's a lot of international students too.
yeah, but she's kicking us out, and it's like 2 weeks before we're basically our flights are booked and we're leaving. So she's kicking us out right now, and it's like I didn't drive, I didn't have my license, I didn't drive there.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I supposed to do? My flight's in like 2 weeks, and you're basically just telling us to leave right now. So I mean, thankfully, I had my buddy, Justin, his name was,
Yeah.
had his license, drove up there. He's from around Red Deer area, so we drove from Victoria, BC, down to Red Deer, and then or Calgary, sorry, and then
Yeah.
that's where my parents picked me up and
That's pretty
went
sweet,
home. Yeah,
Good for them.
but it was a little like just damn, just getting kicked out,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I like, I get it. I guess I don't know, but it's just kicking
It
us
was
out.
scary. I believe I got it when it was before it blew up.
Yeah.
I got it.
I don't think I got it.
'Cause
No.
I stayed on the couch for like the whole week.
Yeah.
This was like in 2019. I got it. I felt so bad. Like I felt so foggy. My body felt so achy. I was barely eating. I think I lost like 10, 15 pounds that week.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something. I think it was COVID that I got, but I didn't know. Didn't know what it was. No one knew what it was at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then early 2020, that's when it blew up.
Yeah.
So right before then, I believe I got it. My mom, I think, got it too. But that was the first and last time I've ever felt like that. So.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was crazy. COVID times. Staying indoors.
Yeah, that was a tough year.
I remember some because I was in season, and that's 2020 is when it like really popped off, eh?
What is that? I was 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I remember being in my billet, and then I remember hearing stories about other people's billets just not letting them allowed to leave, like at all. Like they're just keeping them in their house. Like they didn't want them to get sick at all, so they're just stuck in the house. Yeah.
But you guys ended up leaving.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm take you in. So.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I stayed there. I stayed there. She was
Yeah.
chill. I mean, like I'm a clean guy. Like I know to keep clean. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully I didn't catch it because I mean, washing my hands, sanitizing all the time. I think I wore the mask when I needed to, when we had to.
Yeah.
But then I guess I took it off right away because that was so annoying.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it, thankfully.
Yeah, when the mask worked, man, I had pretty chapped lips.
Especially with glasses, man. It's so annoying. Having the fog up all the time. I don't know. I just haven't. I don't know. It was annoying. It was annoying.
Should have got like windshield wipers.
Just a full face mask. Full clear face mask.
Tough times those years, but
Yeah. No, I made it through it though.
yeah, we all made through it. Tough year, but well, yeah, still going.
What year? What year? Because my season was canceled that 1 year. Midget. It would have been my second year midget.
Yeah, I was playing in Golden at the time.
Yeah.
We were out of playoffs already, so thankfully.
You got to play your whole game or your whole season? Sorry.
No, we did. We played our whole season. We didn't reach playoffs. So.
Yeah, I mean, I played about 2 games and then they called it quits. But
Oh,
yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah, I heard they.
But I was when I was in Lloyd at the time. That was when I was in Lloyd for a year.
Yeah.
And I played. Yeah.
Yeah, and Golden, they cut the playoff short because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the outbreak.
Yeah, I don't know. They started. Like we only played 2 games and then just ended. They cut it off right away. It's weird. But I guess a lot of leagues were doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was shut down. So
Yeah.
down south. I mean, I think they did eventually.
Yeah.
Like later than everyone else, but pretty much all the good Canadian players that were in the junior A leagues, they went down south, played in
Yeah.
North America.
Yeah.
And then Bedard, didn't he fly to Sweden and play there? He was doing schooling, he was playing there during COVID when everything was shut down.
Probably. I don't remember hearing anything about that.
I think that's what it was.
After West Van? Is that what
I
you're
think
saying?
so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember playing against Bedard.
Huh?
Won a couple draws against him, Bedard.
Oh, yeah?
No, he's a good player.
He's played against my team.
I remember seeing he had like highlight like tapes on YouTube or whatever. Some people would make them.
Mm-hmm.
We'd see our team on there sometimes.
No.
Funny. Thankfully, I wasn't on the ice for any of them. So, yeah.
I see Grayson Bearson at the top of the circles.
Get towed. The toe drag release.
Cement boots. Oh, yeah. Good thing he's in the show.
Yeah, I played a few guys there. Savoy was also in the CSSHL.
Yeah, he was with
NAX.
and then before that he was with no, after that he was with when he signed with Winnipeg Ice, he went to RHA.
Yeah. In RHA, yeah. That was fun though. Academy.
Anyone have any questions before we end the stream here?
Hi, Auntie. But we'll be getting we gotta get some people on here for calls. I'm gonna try and get my one of my players from that are graduating seniors from my team this year to call in, get him for a little podcast, get him to explain about his years.
I heard Huxley has a connection with one of the Diaz brothers. You can get him on for that.
Yeah, I could get Hux on. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I could ask him.
I remember following.
Yeah.
He was taking pictures with Nate Diaz.
I think that's what my dad said as well. He's friends or knows the Diaz brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
that is pretty sweet.
I could ask him. That'd be sick. No, Hux would be. He's got like a story. He'd be a good guy to have on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like he played pro, right?
Hux?
Yeah, or farm. But yeah, he'd be a good guy to have on the podcast. Yeah. All right.
Any more questions?
Yeah, but I'll get that podcast or that post about our fitness program and the poster up later today. All right. Well, hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.